All right,
Hello.
so
Hey.
looks like we're gonna have Slips,
someone
Luna,
steal a
and
chair here?
R-Dog next up. All right, all right.
Yeah.
Welcome, welcome.
Yeah.
So, what is the history between you and and I don't give a fuck what she doing in terms of how much you guys play, right? You guys play often. How do you feel about fighting potentially Snake?
Me and I don't give a fuck what she's doing has never played before. So this is completely new. And for Snake, I have a lot of practice with Carnage.
Okay.
So I feel like that should be good enough.
Mm-hmm.
We'll find out.
Now,
Right.
I know you have a pocket Ryu. You think we'll see it today?
Maybe. Well, I
Do
might
you,
pull
feel
it out.
like, do you feel like Ken's mobility is better for this matchup?
Yeah, but I think I generally favor the mobility more, but if it comes down to it, I'll probably try to zone him out.
Okay, I feel it. Plus, the kill power of Shoryu is phenomenal, so that can help against a character like that.
So I'm wondering, like, because we already know Snake is a character you see all the time, still very popular, still got to learn that matchup.
War criminal.
I'm wondering, how are you gonna feel about it
Actually.
if it pulls out the Ridley?
Oh, he might actually.
Because yeah,
Because I can see him pulling it out if he knows catches my jumping habits, actually.
little
and
closer to the
anti-air
mic.
meet up. I can see him bringing it out if he tried to catch my jumping habits a lot. And actually, I don't really have any real plan for the Ridley, but I'll try to come up with something as I go.
For sure.
you're pretty
Big
good at
boys
thinking on your
Ken
feet.
probably
mentality.
combos him.
And then even just now, like, R-Dog's coming up next and all that stuff, but like, how you feeling about the day in general? Just like, this is the first set you've got. Hopefully, like, you'll keep going further with it, but how are you feeling going into this bracket with all the people here?
I generally feel really good about the day. I am excited to play right now.
Yes.
I want to win this whole thing, man.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's good.
I just want
Oh,
to win
yeah.
this whole thing.
Well, keep that energy there. Go in with the intent to win and play your best. I know we'll see plenty of good stuff out of you.
Best of luck,
best of
man.
luck to you, man.
Best
Thank
Luna.
you, guys.
We're looking forward to watching one of the, probably in my mind, one of the coolest players to watch. I
Oh,
adore watching his
absolutely.
Ken
Like,
go.
I'm already a big fan of Ken. I love watching the character, and when I get to watch Luna every time, it's been an absolute
And he's
treat.
such a nice guy.
And I'll
Hey,
have one of
everybody.
you introduce this man.
Hey.
So we have Mr. Tia, Mr. I don't give a fuck.
He'll do it
What's
best.
she doing?
I don't. I really don't.
You really don't?
You really don't.
Man,
don't,
already
but,
knew the first question we were going to ask.
Yeah, I just don't.
Just answered it already.
So look at my Twitter.
Fair enough. So,
Second question.
going up against Luna, cracked out Ken. He was on fire yesterday, 9-0 in his pool. How confident are you against a character and player with that cracked out punish game? His footsies are immaculate. How are you feeling going into this match? You have kind of an idea of like, I'm not asking you to reveal your game plan, but are you confident in the game plan you put together?
I played a couple of Shotos here and there, not like as much as most people, but I have a simple idea of what they look for and what they want to do.
Okay.
But Luna is like really good. Like yesterday, I think he shocked everybody on how good he was. Like, I think really talented player, so it's pretty exciting to play him. I'm just gonna have to pull up on stop. I'm just gonna have to pull all stops and like hopefully I can stop him from continuing any forward. But yeah, he is good, so I'm really looking forward to it. My heart's racing a little bit.
That's gonna be
Yeah,
a
I
good
feel
set.
that.
Good to hear.
And yeah, I mean, anything else?
Do you have any now? You don't have to answer, of course, but are we gonna see the I don't give a fuck Ridley?
Maybe. I don't know. I do feel confident in the Snake matchup.
Okay.
There's some stuff that he could get away with that other characters can't in that matchup. Ridley, I mean, he's like he's really big, and I'm not sure if it's like worth for that trade-off, like range and stuff like that. But I mean, if I feel comfortable, then I'll do it. But I'll probably just go off Snake.
And just from what I was watching yesterday, like some of your grenade placements were excellent. Like just like right behind your shield, or maybe you were still holding it while you're shielding, right? Like I mean, I know like every good Snake player needs to be able to do that, right? But I feel like your grenade places were excellent yesterday.
Yeah, thank
And I
you.
feel like that can definitely play like a huge factor for you in this set.
Yeah. If I play like that, then I think it should be in my favor. But we'll
Definitely.
see. All right, guys. Well, thank you.
All right.
I'm gonna go
All
ahead
right,
and
good luck
Give it
to you,
your
my
best,
guy.
man. Good stuff coming up. So I'm thinking about it again because I'm looking at remembering who all the vote-ins were. This is the only vote-in to be winner's side.
Yes.
That is correct.
Yep. Because it was Lanny, Cav, Peter.
Salty.
Yeah, Peter Salty and
Good
then
old.
I don't give a fuck what she doing.
Yes, sir.
That's the power you get from that. You
Don't
get
ask.
winner side top of the bracket.
Bro, I figure he'd get voted in from his tag alone, man.
Like people see that PG like stats like results page, they're like, yo, who's this guy? Look him up. Oh, he's going to an invitational. Yo, I got him.
Yo, and especially like people see he plays Ridley, people are like, yo.
They really don't give a fuck what you're doing. His name is banned upon like 3 different states.
That was amazing.
And there's like people like, damn, that's a goated ass tag. Where are he from? SenCal, baby.
SenCal, they're like, hey, yo, what?
Yeah.
Put on the real. Don't look at his Twitter.
Now, it's,
From what I heard, it's not as cursed as it used
no,
to be. Is that
definitely
true?
not. No, yeah,
Depends
no.
on which one you're looking at.
Oh, okay, okay.
No, no. The one that's public is fine.
Okay, okay.
But it's much more very professional.
Yeah, he's also cleaned up over the years.
Yeah.
He got fired over one of those.
I remember. Yeah. Anyways,
Ryu.
yep. I don't give a fuck what she's doing.
Straight into
Ryu.
Starting Smashville, this
Could be-
is his favorite stage.
Could be a stage thing because like normally on a bigger stage, you're like he said he values the mobility, but because you're on a smaller stage, maybe he's thinking the fireballs can help just because you don't have to work as hard to get into on a smaller stage like Smashville.
Uh-huh. Now, one of the big benefactors that Snake has versus Ryu is he can crouch under Hadokens.
Yep.
Yeah, and we saw that
Yeah.
earlier.
He just crawled right under it.
What we call snake privilege.
Yep.
This stage is really good for Snake because C4 covers like almost that
You're just
entire
sticky.
top plat.
Yeah.
It's scary how much control Snake can have on this stage.
And like I've seen like Snake players do some crazy, just like it's almost like they're circle camping, but they just can use the Smashville platform.
Yep.
And now Ryu can probably pressure him pretty well. You know, his up air is multi-hitting right, so he can. But even so, it's scary to go up there against Snake.
Uh-oh.
There's gonna be a lot of like this
Oh.
mid-range game because as like Ardog kind of crawls into that mid-range where you can get dash attacks after those Hadokens, suddenly like it's basically gonna be what's the range where Luna can Hadoken and it's fine, and what's the range where if he Hadokens like it gets crawled under and dash attacked. It's gonna be a lot of really awkward ground play.
Exactly. We're gonna see an up tilt getting the kill there.
Yep, catching
But
after the Tatsu.
Most of this is probably gonna be like you said, like the neutrals all gonna be mid game trying to find their opening, and then some burst option near or
That down tilt low
Snake
profile
taking away
jab.
back to that long range range.
Hadouken. Yes, sir.
Iframes on that too, so just hey, all these explosions, I ain't worried. Luna, don't give.
And something I'm interested to see is just how much the grenade pull mid hit stun really plays a
Can't hit
factor,
that.
because
Crouch.
you know the way that Ryu and Ken can kind of poke at Snake, like they can probably avoid it pretty well with a lot of their down tilts, you know, and whatnot.
Yep.
Up tilt probably if you're spaced correctly, you probably just have missed the grenade entirely, and then with Shoryuken you're invincible, so you don't have to worry about an
Yeah.
explosion trading with you anyway.
Yeah. I'm noticing the Shokunetsu, like when he's got grenade behind him when he pulls, it just immediately blows it up.
Oh,
So if he's doing grenade
Caught
pull with
that
his
jump
back
there.
turn, the Shokunetsu just instantly says like, nah, stop
Whoa.
that.
big commit there.
Oh, air dodge!
Oh.
No, he actually gets through.
And it was the cross up too, so he didn't get the right direction. So that was where the Tatsu came from. No punish from Ardog though, so Luna was still able to pick up in that scramble.
And
Yeah,
this might be
crazy.
the power that Luna was going for opting for Ryu over Ken, you know? Getting these engages and early kills on.
Exactly. Like everyone talks all the crazy game about how crazy Ken's like power is, but like no one forget that Ryu is still hitting you for like 40 with every interaction and
Oh,
still
yeah.
has a bunch of crazy kill confirms.
100%.
Yeah,
That
still
time it
active.
didn't work. I love that he's using the Hadoken, you know, because you want to stop the Nikita with the hitbox. It neutralizes its own hitbox for a bit.
But Ardog can cancel it is the crazy thing.
Yeah.
If you cancel Nikita, then the hit causes it to blow up. So just hey, you want to kick this? Cool. Enjoy it.
And both players just getting blown up. Ardog blew himself up there.
Hold an even percent here, and it can go either way right now.
Ryu's kind of heavy, so like that whole thing of Snake loving his trades. Not only is Ryu heavy, Ryu will just kill you. So
Uh-oh.
trades may not be the most beneficial. That said,
Fade
if he
away.
can't get off a ledge, then it don't matter.
Yeah, I forgot it was there.
He's a big boy.
Oh, actually dashes out.
God.
Can he crouch
See
under
it
the
grab?
focus attack?
No.
Hits the stage, so it still hits him.
That is.
Yeah, it's going to kill.
Yeah,
Yeah.
at that point, no jump,
No
so even with the
more.
focus to get through, he's
And I
just
think
out.
this is the first game Luna has lost all weekend.
Yep. Yes.
Yes.
Because he didn't have to play in Gauntlet.
Big
You know,
statement.
9-0. First seed.
From our one winners voted in, man. He's the one to do it.
It's so tough when you have to deal with that C4 too, because at some point it stops flashing, right? And so
Yeah.
depending on where it is on what stage you're on,
It'll
it
go.
can be so hard to see.
I guess
So-
D.
Yeah, FD. Yeah. Thank God Lilat's gone.
Oh, Lilat was horrible.
Oh. Just running it back to Smashville. I don't know if I like that.
He's,
He's
thinking
trying
about
to-
trying it with Ken though. it looks
Okay.
like.
We'll have to see if the character switch is more important than a stage switch.
Yeah.
I like that idea.
You might want that.
I mean, you
mobility.
probably don't want to give like Snake more space, right?
Yeah.
Especially if you're like Town, probably not ideal.
Oh,
Kalos
that's so
is
rude.
just a definite no.
Now, I
And
don't
even
know,
Battlefield, he'd circle camp you.
I don't know what Ardog's record is against Moonboy Josh is. Moonboy Josh probably the best cat in NorCal. Mm-hmm. I don't know what their sets look like.
I don't think they have too many in history. Historically, Moonboy Josh
Great
just
tech
ends up
chase
going
there.
against Infamous instead.
I actually kind of like this pick thinking about it now, because how much did Ryu Shokunetsu's helped when like there was a grenade in hand, but when it came to the actual zoning and this kind of range, it didn't help at all. It's
it
just
was-
crouch.
Right.
Yeah. So opting for the mobility might just help.
The mobility is probably what you need. Sure, you can.
The
Yes,
big kill
sir.
power. Ryu might have struggled to land like a kill on Snake at 70 from like an opener like Nair, but Ken, nope.
And the Portia on the up tilt, man, went
Yeah.
straight up.
Strong ass move. But yeah, I think most of Luna's kills game one were like rush ins on like some grenades or while Snake is just doing something and just getting a like quick burst option. So getting more movement options here. Just
Whoa!
The Hell's
Oh
Wheel
my-
made him
oh
just
my.
like, it looked like he like suplexed him into the grenade.
You might die. If
You
your
will
life
die.
is gone.
Oh, punishing that awkward side.
Don't
B.
need meter in this
Grenade.
game, baby.
And he picked up the grenade through all of that? Uh-oh.
Okay, so
Uh-oh.
that's the thing about Luna as a player that's the most terrifying. Because the Luna's like way to just stand there and kind of walk back and forth.
Yeah.
He smells a roll coming.
Oh yeah.
He knows what it's happening and will be like,
Yeah, your
"Yo,
shield is gone.
Kabam!"
See ya.
Commanding
turnaround
two
from
stock
there.
by Luna.
The character switch is what he needed.
I like that he tried the Ryu, right? You know,
He still was able to get some good kills, right? Whatnot, but like you said, the fireball's not really playing too much of a factor. So, like he talked about originally, he does value the mobility, and that's definitely what's working out for him. And that will definitely serve him better when, we go to a stage with a little more space here. Small battlefield is the pick.
Definitely
just-
looked a lot more confident in that game.
I'm just gonna say, even Ken himself knew it. After he win, just said, "I knew I'd win." Like, he was like, "Yeah, this is the switch I need."
Yeah.
Ben Master is a confident man.
He also-
You're like mid tier in the games. I'm like high tier always. I got this.
Luna just, he looks more confident, so he plays with more gusto.
Ken is definitely more his comfort pick for sure. He just
Yeah.
control. I say this as a person who plays Ryu. I feel so uncomfortable with Ken. It's everyone's always like,
different.
"Oh, they play both." There's definitely a preference for one or the other.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's hard. You don't actually see people play both very often.
Yeah.
In fact, Luna's the only one that I think I've seen personally.
Yeah. The only person I can think of is
catching that air
Vendetta.
dodge there.
Oh yeah.
Vendetta and like Andres.
You can always tell when they have one they favor.
Oh, definitely.
Trying to get a conversion off of that grenade.
But like
I
right
love
here,
the
Luna's
patience.
got this big lead, and anything
Yeah.
that leads to shore you might kill. So he's totally comfortable to kind of hang out in this range.
Yeah, that is extremely safe.
You don't see
Yeah.
that situation too often where the Snake is the one more uncomfortable with like all the grenades on the field.
Exactly.
Like, how do I get in? Now I have to
The
get in.
Hadoken to stun him. He's just rolling by his own grenade. Pops it a little early, thinking he might be antsy.
Oh, you punish Shoryuken. That's surprising. Oh my God.
We playing that Brazil Ken where we do the Tatsu immediate Shoryu.
Folks
Focus.
attack through the up tilt.
I see
But the
that.
Tatsu doesn't get the pick
Okay,
up.
probably dies here. No good recovery. How do you get off the ledge?
You
Yeah,
don't.
That would kill.
That's such
Mortar
a,
into the choke.
That's such a grimy setup, man.
I'm gonna block that mortar. No, you
No, you
ain't.
won't.
Nope.
He's holding him in a chokehold too. Like,
I'm surprised the grenade getting popped.
Snake's a grappler.
And Ken's like, I hate this.
I thought I escaped Zangief.
Don't you roll there.
great call out from Ardog here.
He's seeing where your
Yeah,
focus
it's-
cancel angles are going.
Yeah.
He's seeing where those Tatsus are going. All it takes is a little bit of
confirmed.
like information, and Snakes will be like, I now know where to place Nikita. And now all those like committal recovery options suddenly become big risks.
Oh, no grab there.
Well, nope. This is immediate down tilt out. Luna was thinking he might like do a defensive option. Was
I'm not
waiting.
gonna wait anymore.
Surprised because I know that's there are faster options for Snake, but probably looking for the low profile, whatever situation that comes about.
Maybe he won that angle off of down tilt too.
Yeah, it could be that too.
Just one is the ground.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Yeah, it's hard to punish, man.
Forward throw.
Comes Nikita.
Oh, he's going high this
Goes
time.
above.
Nope. The
Oh,
top
no.
Gets the ledge, but not the stock.
Great position for Luna here.
Active.
Oh! Do it again!
Got her.
There's
Just
the
do
EX.
it again.
There's the EX.
That's the that's the
Rage
500.
Ken.
That's the Street Fighter 5 500 ping Brazilian Ken you never want to fight.
I didn't show you. Do it again.
Pat would be proud.
Oh! Great pickup off that grenade.
Yeah, whenever Snake's the lower one, he's looking for that. You're gonna end up above me. I'm gonna get a free one.
Awesome. I got this drop kick I can do in the air. Just go up.
Some of the animations that Snake does, I'm just like, you don't look like you should be doing
How
some of
does
these
this
moves.
guy do this?
Is he like 50 years old anyway? Like,
He's got the basics of CQC. The basics of CQC are just to be the most flexible, muscular man, and then you just win, I guess.
I guess so.
Is it really a
Guns,
drop kick though?
don't need them.
Is that up there really a drop kick?
It's like an upwards angled one.
It looks
It's
like
like a
pencil
reverse.
diving.
It's just like,
Have you ever seen some of the moves in Ultimate Frame Data? And I'm like, man, how do you do this?
Yeah.
Like some moves look ugly.
Like, that'd be painful. Like, you throw out your back or something, right?
like Wolf up smash. Like, what
he's
is
like
he
doing like a
doing?
splits into like a big up kick. It's like, what the heck? Right. Going back to Ryu. And back to small battlefield too.
If he wins with Ryu.
characters.
Wins on Ryu here, it's just like, okay, I win on Ryu on small, I win on Ken on Smashville. What's stage 3 and who do I pick?
Kazuya.
He did put on the
Imagine.
Tekken music.
Yeah, he's usually an advocate of the Tekken music. I know he did it at Civil War.
It's good music.
It
Tekken's got
is.
a great
Oh,
soundtrack.
absolutely.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Yeah.
He's got it stuck.
Ryu, your belt's kind of blinking.
I like that we see R-Dog utilizing that more. I mean, he's probably been doing it for a while now, right? But I know, from my experience of watching R-Dog in the past, he wasn't really one to stick people too much. So I love that he's added that to his arsenal.
Yeah, it's such a great option. It's like when they're on a platform, you can't just land and grab them. It takes
People
too much
love
time.
shielding on platforms.
Yeah.
It's one of the
Absolutely.
safest things you can do. It's,
Yep.
it's like, you can't get me. So it's just, hey, stop it.
And he's like, I don't have the privilege of a command grab, thank God, but this is the next best thing.
I was gonna say, as a man who plays Robin with Nosferatu.
Yeah, you love it. Hey, as Ensign? Let me tell you.
Vincent?
Oh, you think you're safe up
Falcon?
here?
Incineroar's the great white hook we were talking about, the Acme items. Like, he's the great white hook that comes in, yanks you off the stage.
Yeah.
Man,
Another combo off the grenade. D4 pressure as well.
Luna's I can see a bit of that Snake problem here, because he's getting really poor trades in these grenade options. He's either mistiming his grab punishes, to where he doesn't get the iframes, or he's picking poor choices to where it still ends up with the grenade hitting either just him or hitting them both. It feels like his grenade counterplay could be a lot better.
Yeah. It feels like R-Dog is holding a lot more control on his space.
Reverse hit.
I think there's a C4 on that platform.
I can't tell. I won't.
Wake up tilt.
Sheesh.
You gotta be kidding.
Hey, I lied.
Dirty.
I ain't gonna sugarcoat it. That move ain't right.
Shield it. I'll do it again.
Yeah, pretty much.
But
Now,
yeah,
what do you mean, bro? Shield grab. It'll beat all those pesky Snake players on Wi-Fi.
Luna is having a hard time getting his stock. He can't find his way in.
One major change I notice is instead of putting grenades and missiles in between, now R-Dog is opting for putting everything on himself.
Yeah, he's cooking the grenades and draking them directly in.
Yeah. So no matter what, Luna can't just enter without 3 things. How long is your invincibility?
Yes.
Right?
They're getting a pickup, but it's really late.
Yeah.
Hard situation.
Uh-oh.
Oh
and
my
he's
God!
stuck.
Through the spot dodge?
Yup.
I like the end of it too.
It doesn't matter.
Uh-oh.
This is
That ain't
scary.
right, man.
No,
No.
your terrain when you're in the
I
back.
ain't gonna sugarcoat. I think
That ain't right.
I ain't gonna sugarcoat. Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, high recovery. Ryu and Kent can't really do much about this.
Nope.
Now
Drop
there's
the
an
C4.
explosive in the middle. How are you going to get in?
Bro, DUD feels better. I just go up there and up air it, but rough spot here for Luna.
Yeah, back in the corner against Snake.
Good focus canceled. Getting his way in.
He gets on the
Damage.
platform, pressure. Oh, yeah, there's the up.
I ain't
Yeah, he just gotta do it again.
I ain't gonna sugarcoat it.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna
show you.
sugarcoat it, man.
You
Do it
can't. You
again.
cannot do that.
Let me show you to shore you real quick.
That move may as well just be
Oh,
plus.
Yeah, no kidding.
It's so good.
Dude, that made history in Senkals over and over. You know how many times he's done that shit?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, I remember when we went to a Rise of Guild House.
Yeah.
And the one that got that was being hosted right before Genesis got canceled. Literally against Vermilion up tilt, and then Vermilion kill grabs, and the entire crowd popped off. I just up tilt.
All
Welcome
right.
back. So up tilt to up tilt, that move may as well be plus.
Yeah.
So exactly like I said, you know, your grenade, you know, awareness and placement was immaculate, and we were noticing on the couch here that, like, you know, it started out where you were placing them a little bit farther from you, but like as the set went on, you kept them more closer to you. And so what was your thought process change your game plan like that?
I just forgot.
Godlike. I love that. That's my guy right there. That's my guy. Peter's done.
What are you
I
gonna
was
do,
like,
Ray?
wait,
What are you
red
gonna
fireball's like blowing me and my grenade up? That's not supposed to happen. So I fixed it like that. So,
He ain't gonna sugarcoat it.
Ain't gonna sugarcoat it. That move ain't right. That up tilt ain't right, bro.
yeah. But yeah, thank you guys.
Good stuff.
Thank you.
Good stuff.